Hello everyone, welcome on in. We're finally actually properly back for Ace Attorney because last time my internet decided to shit itself, but now my internet's fine and hardwired. Yippee!
Wait, who are you?
No you.
Wait, who are you?
No you.
No me, I know who I am.
Do you? Who are you?
Who's on first?
No, what's on first?
I'll get back to you on that.
Well, I
on
don't know who's
second?
on third.
Yeah, no, who's on third? Peachy.
Who's
No,
on third?
I don't know who's on third.
Who's on fifth?
Yeah, no, who's on third?
Right. Okay, enough of that.
Wait, so that means
And that was a joke for the one Abbott Costello fan out there.
Yeah.
Anyways, last proper stream, we finished the first day of trial, and that took a hot minute.
Yes.
Yeah.
Don't worry, they go faster, but also you have to remember a lot more.
It's okay. One of us will control the remember.
Yeah, one of us will have to so. But last
Sure
time
can.
during the trial, we found out about a separate murder case that the police department was investigating inside their own building. Wow, in their evidence room even.
Crazy.
And you know, that'd be super cool. You know, completely unrelated, except the victim turned out to be our victim in our case.
Mm-hmm.
And there were some other things that connected our crime scene to the evidence room.
Mm-hmm.
So now we have to go investigate the evidence room
Yippee.
Crime. to figure out what happened.
Mm-hmm.
Are you confused yet?
Maybe. Anyways, let's get right into it.
Yeah.
do we have any more front-facing today?
We might have some forward-facing characters. We'll find out.
We'll find out.
I know it won't be forward-facing Von Karma, because he's in jail.
I was gonna
Where
say
he
most of the
belongs.
characters in this game are front-facing or forward-facing.
True. We haven't been seen forward-facing Phoenix Wright yet, though.
Yeah, you won't
I
get
don't-
that until you won't get that for a bit.
Yeah, that's fair.
Good, because I don't want forward-facing Phoenix Wright with his fuck-ass hair.
February 23rd, 2:15 p.m. Wright & Co. Law Offices. Dun dun.
There she is.
Mr. Wright, so... What's going on with the case anyway?
You were literally
I don't know.
there- you were literally there during the trial, Emma.
Right.
She baby.
I'm a little confused.
Huh? Well, let's see. What is going on?
See, we're all confused.
Unless.
No, they just kind of use Emma as a way to recap this case periodically, so that way the player kind of understands what's going on.
That's true.
I mean, yeah.
Because it's a long fucking case.
Yeah.
The victim, Detective Bruce Goodman, was stabbed to death after 5 p.m. on the 21st. He died in the prosecutor's parking lot and the police department's evidence room.
He died in two places at once?
Yep, that's part of the mystery we have to figure out.
That's crazy. He has a secret twin. I don't know.
How did one man die in two places at the same time?
Was there two bodies? That's my main concern here.
He was
I
killed
don't
and
think
then
they've said
revived
anything
and then
about
killed again.
necromancer style. Let's go.
Oh my god.
I don't think they've said anything about the police department evidence room body yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's also part of our investigation there.
What's this and the evidence room part? The prosecutor's office and the police department are 30 minutes apart by car.
Once again, how big is this city? Because it's fucking ridiculous. That is all.
Right?
Well, that's what we're going to find out. Or try to, at least.
All right, let's do it.
Glad she's in good spirits, but I'm not sure she's going to be much help with this.
I have the power of science and anime on my side.
So true.
Don't be so sure, Mr. Wright.
Thank you.
Huh? Do I have no internal dialogue?
Nope.
Look, we're in this together, right?
That's me.
I'll prove that these thick-rimmed glasses of mine aren't just for show.
Are they not sunglasses, bestie?
Don't worry about it. They're her rose-tinted glasses.
So
Literally.
true.
I mean, they could just be really thick sunglasses. You're probably right. But she probably got them because they were really thick sunglasses.
Yes, I support this.
Sunglasses that double as safety glasses.
Mm-hmm. Not
What?
OSHA approved.
Oof.
Let's go. Science awaits.
Us.
Oh,
What about us?
and
Your
us.
mom.
What about you?
What about
What about
us?
me?
No.
What about us?
What about us?
February 23rd. Prosecutor's office, underground parking lot. Why are we back here?
Because
I'm back
why
in the
not?
building again.
Like, they're like, oh, hey, you have an entirely new crime scene to investigate, but they're like, let's start here.
Yeah.
You know, I really don't think we should worry about the police department murder.
I firmly disagree.
Girl.
There wasn't even a body found there. Who cares?
Emma.
Jesus fuck, girl.
Okay, so
You're
they did
very
mention
sci-
it.
That's not very scientific of you, bitch.
She is the dumb of ass.
Their eyes
Apparently.
got farther apart. Yeah, it was only our victim who was killed in their evidence room. No biggie.
Besides, my sister would never do such a thing. I know it.
Uh-huh.
You mean
Emma.
be in two places at once to kill the same guy?
That'd be impressive, actually.
True.
Emma, the problem is nobody believes you.
Aw.
That oil drum. Was it empty?
The oil drum kicked over by the chief prosecutor was brimming with water.
My sister erasing evidence of the crime scene? Never.
Man, there's a lot of nevers for you today, aren't there? Or for this case, aren't there? Even though she says they don't get along, Emma really likes her sister.
I mean, she said that they don't get along sometimes. Like, when she's acting like this particular. Like, not that they never get along.
They never get along, Your Honor. The evidence.
That's not it at all. It's just... we're both professionals at what we do, and I trust her.
You're a volunteer at best, Emma. You're a minor.
I know.
You're 16 this year, honey.
You're not paid for shit.
Big words for a high school student.
See, Phoenix gets it.
Well, whether there was blood on the floor or not, the water in that oil drum washed it all away.
Luminol.
Hehehe. Ignore the strength of my science at your own peril, Mr. Wright.
Oh no, the gremlin is laughing. Huh? What's that grin for?
This situation calls for one thing, and that is luminal testing fluid.
Shocking.
Can I drink it?
Don't do that.
Don't.
Yeah, don't do
Although,
that.
I guess your
Will it make
insides
my
are-
blood glow?
No.
I mean, I guess eventually, because whatever you consume does end up in your bloodstream. But now I'm curious.
You might glow under a black light, but
Oh,
like
hell yeah, I'm gonna be so cool at the raves.
I don't.
What does luminol even taste like?
Probably don't want to answer that forbidden question.
It will have a pungent taste under general conditions of use, and should not contact the mouth or be ingested.
Define pungent taste, because that is not specific.
I think it's non-specific for a reason. Because it
I
also
don't
says
think
it should
people
not.
go
Is that-
around.
So what you're
I don't
telling
think
me
they
is
go
that it
around-
tastes like jackfruit.
Probably, but also I don't think they have any reason to add like flavoring to luminol bear. It's
Yeah.
supposed to not be consumed.
That doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Peach scented
That tells
luminol
me-
just
No.
Maybe I should add luminol to the tea redeems. Anyways.
like drinks luminol, starts glowing under a black light.
Yeah. Anyways, carrying on.
Luminol?
Blood is sticky stuff, you know. You can't just wash it away with a little water.
Sure you can.
Even if you can't see it, it's still there.
But wouldn't the police have already done those tests?
You think you can trust the police to do anything right?
True.
I said I don't trust these police to do that.
Yeah, that's fair.
The same brain cell, just two different mouths.
Never trust anyone's eyes but your own, Mr. Wright.
Yeah, that can't go wrong.
You
I mean,
know-
that's fair,
you know-
honestly.
You know what's good with testing blood on crime scenes? Ammonia.
Mm.
Smells bad.
I mean, I
It
don't
does smell bad.
think luminol
Eggs.
smells particularly good either.
True.
Just give it a try.
Me? Why do I have to do it?
Why are you telling the untrained fucker to do something with chemicals that he has no experience with?
I'm not convinced Emma is experienced with luminol either.
She just fucking stole it out of her like local college's like chemistry lab or some shit.
Probably.
Oh, she bought this shit on Amazon. What are you talking about?
You know what? You're right. You're right.
Oh, yeah.
Did you read this?
Yes.
I thought so, but then brain went burr.
I'm a minor. I can't even drink yet.
What's the alcohol content on this?
Good question.
Who the fuck sold you this, Emma?
We're testing bloodstains with this stuff, not drinking it.
Not that you would want to
You
drink
Phoenix.
it, but
Meanwhile, Phoenix unscrews. Glug, glug.
Okay.
Here, look, I'll lend you these glasses.
Huh? You had an extra pair of those things?
Oh yeah, always have a backup.
oh boy.
Emma, my eyes are bleeding.
Oh, dear.
That's not supposed to happen. To test for a blood reaction, just spray the luminol on it.
Got it! Spray yourself in the face.
No!
He would.
Like this, see? Press enter to spray it on.
Okay, I guess I'm doing it.
not gonna lie, I really wanted a short animation of her just spraying Phoenix in the face.
That would be really funny.
I say like, oh, that would never happen. Meanwhile, me last week at work, I had the disc cleaner spray in my hand, and I was holding it backwards. So when I sprayed it, it sprayed my hand, and I was like, it's backwards. So I flipped it around.
That's so... Yeah. I get it.
Okay, let's find us some bloodstains.
Can we spray Emma?
Why would Emma have bloodstains? As long as she's a killer.
But she has
She's minor,
blood.
don't you know?
Ooh.
It's glowing. That means we can eat it. I can see her eyes shining behind those glasses. So, is this a bloodstain?
It's so...
Emma, you're shaking!
It's just... This is my first time seeing real blood.
Have you not...
For real?
Have you not gotten a scratch or a scrape? Like, girl, huh?
Maybe she meets at a crime
do-
scene? I don't know. Girl.
I do not trust her balance just based off her personality alone.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna
Not
say,
have-
I think what she means is this is the first time seeing blood from a person who is dead.
I think so.
Hopefully, but either way, she sounds
Hopefully.
really dumb right now.
Because if
Yeah.
not, then she has some sort of homunculus
Or
and
maybe
needs to be put.
maybe her blood is white.
Maybe she's a robot. Maybe you are.
Anyways.
Hello, Lorian.
Yes, hello, Lorian. Welcome in.
Hello.
Nice grand entrance there.
Very special 10 out of 10.
Scientific investigation in action.
Oh, okay. Well, we definitely know that this is a bloodstain.
Uh-huh.
Doesn't something strike you as odd? Scientifically speaking, of course.
What's odd about this? Scientifically.
Either the bloodstain's location or the amount of blood. I'm thinking the amount of blood.
I would also think the amount of blood.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of looks like just someone had a small bloody nose or something.
I would not qualify that as a small bloody nose. I would call that as a major bloody nose, frankly.
Yeah.
Because that's a lot of blood for a
guess-
bloody nose.
I guess I've just had really bad bloody noses then.
Oh, God.
Yes. If you think that's a small bloody nose, yes. Fix your nose.
My cat, it needs surgery, and I have a deviated septum.
Oh, no.
So the amount of blood?
Yeah.
The perpetrator and Detective Goodman fought here, right? Don't you think there'd be a little more blood?
I definitely think so. I mean, look at all the blood on the sole of the victim's shoe.
It is pretty strange. Sprays the shoe.
I mean, I don't think that would necessarily be a bad idea, because there might be more blood that got washed off from the water.
True.
True.
If they fought here, there'd have to have been more blood than this.
Hey, Mr. Wright. I'm gonna mark up the floor plans when we find a bloodstain, okay?
You mean there's gonna be more?
Yep,
Time to
Maybe.
spray down the whole ass floor.
See? I'm pretty handy to have around, right?
Yeah, and this stuff's pretty handy, too.
I saved up my allowance to buy that.
Until now, I need to find out how much liminal is.
Yeah.
Luminol testing fluid received from one very proud-looking MS guy.
She's having a good time.
We can't be sure that the police will reveal all their evidence in court.
You can get liminal for like $20. She either has a shitty ass allowance or. Yeah, that's all.
I guess a shitty-ass allowance.
Oh,
I guess.
alternatively, she had to spend more for them to, like, not card her.
Or she
She had to bribe people, just be like,
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
She had to go to the alleyway to ask for it.
you got the goods? Opens up jacket, just nothing but luminol there.
Oh my goodness.
Sometimes they fail to mention evidence that doesn't fit with their view of the case.
Yeah, that checks out.
cab.
MSN cab.
Then let's drag that hidden evidence out into the light of day.
Yeah!
Or the light of liminal, I guess.
It feels like we're really investigating a crime now, doesn't it?
Fucking...
Like we haven't?
Right? I was like, we haven't been this whole time? What did you think we were doing?
Look, she's very autistic about one thing in particular, and she wants everybody to know how good that one thing is.
She got the hyperfixation.
Oh, absolutely. Guess I should give this a spray on anything suspicious.
Imagine your special interest is just luminal and nothing else.
Oh my goodness.
Is it bad that my first thought was spray Emma?
Suspicious.
I can't wait for like Emma to do something, and then it's just like completely unhinged. If you go, no, Emma, bad, and then just spray her with the luminol.
Oh my gosh. Please.
So, who dis?
I think this might be Marshall, or it could be Lunch Lady. Might be Lunch Lady.
Tentative, ha!
Oh, there she is.
Fabulous.
Had a 50-50, let's go.
Honestly, that sound was perfect. I can't argue with it. I wonder how that fluid of yours would react to a nice deli box.
God, that's
Don't
crazy.
put it on food.
Don't put it on food, correct. However, the phrasing is a choice.
But
Phrasing
also,
is a choice.
would it glow?
Maybe.
Miss Star!
You only trust your own eyes, hmm? Not bad, you two. This day-old deli box is on the house.
Oh,
Day
score.
old.
Look, it's only a day old.
I was gonna say, at least, if it's been in the fridge, whatever, but
Yeah.
Look, it's as someone who works in a deli, that shit's usually good for like at least 5 days. You're fine.
in the fridge, sure.
In the fridge, absolutely.
Okay.
Sorry, it's just that kind of lead in. Sorry, it's just that kind of lead in doesn't really get my mouth watering.
Oh my god, hello Jella.
Hello, Jello. But sorry about the ads.
Hello.
They run every 40 minutes or so.
Yeah. Oh, good gracious. That looks like a petrified piece of provolone.
I mean,
Huh? It's not! It's my attorney's badge!
I would say it's closer to Parmesan.
I'd think a petrified piece of provolone would fetch more on the open market.
Why, Bear? Because it's flaking?
Well, no, because Parmesan has like a kind of a yellowish crust.
Oh, okay.
A lot of cheese does.
Yeah, fair.
True.
Cheese.
Jeez. Look! My badge isn't up for sale! Not yet, at least.
Okay. Today's trial or detective star.
Honestly, I don't think the order matters too much.
I know it
For
doesn't,
most
but
things.
we have the choice, so I always give you guys the choice. You don't need to fight
Trial.
back, just decide. God.
Trial!
Trial.
Thank you.
And the rind on
You-
provolone is also very yellowish. Sorry.
We're still on cheese, I see.
Cheese
I
brain.
was bothered. My food curiosity had to be satiated.
It's okay.
Fair
Bear's part
enough.
rat. It's fine.
You certainly put me in a spite tot.
Wow, I love spite thoughts.
Yeah, I have lots of those. God damn it, I derailed myself. You certainly put me in a tight spot today.
I thought that was your outfit. My apologies, Miss Star, but
No,
the fuck
it's
are you?
okay. It was my fault.
Oh, we know.
I witnessed everything from that security room right there. But I was afraid that wouldn't sound convincing enough, you see. So I lied instead. Huh. I was wrong to think that. I'm sorry.
Sorry, you lied on the witness stand. That's unforgivable.
No, it's perjury. Get it right.
it's a crime, Emma.
She's not a lawyer. She doesn't know all the words. Little girl, don't forget what's important here. Even if the place I witnessed the events from was different, I still saw what I saw. I saw Chief Prosecutor Sky stab a man in cold blood, and that testimony still stands.
Except you claimed it was multiple times, but he was only stabbed once. So how the fuck do you deal with that?
Yeah.
They've narrowed down like what the truth of her statement was, so it's just like she saw prosecutor Sky stab someone. That's basically all the information we got out of her.
Basically.
Yeah. I swear it on my honor as a detective, she stabbed Goodman.
You're not even a detective anymore, so like, what good is that swear
that's-
worth?
That's what I want to know.
Hey,
I was
just
about to
because
say,
she's not a
fired.
detective anymore doesn't mean she doesn't have a detective spirit. I know this photograph has something important to tell us, but what?
Eat it.
Hum.
Okay, detective star.
So, you were a detective, weren't you, Miss Star?
Yes, it was a long time ago. Well, 2 years ago.
That is a long time.
No matter how hardened the criminal, when they faced me, they coughed it up.
Coughed it up?
They confessed. They babbled like babies. You know, I may seem like a demon sometimes, but I can be an angel too.
I wouldn't doubt it.
I would.
Every day I dragged the dirt out of the mouths of suspect after suspect.
That sounds oddly intimate.
It does.
Look, she's married to the job.
Exactly. And before long, they called me the Cough-Up Queen.
What an unfortunate nickname.
Oh! Oh, and here I thought someone had gotten food poisoning from your lunches.
And you were let go? Or fired?
That doesn't sound better, Phoenix.
From a cannon!
I felt that I had... Wait. I just processed
Yeah,
that. God damn
I
it.
noticed by your little weight.
We got Peachy on the delay, let's go!
I felt that I had found my dream job when I became an investigator. And if these prim and proper prosecutors hadn't let me go, I'd still be one today.
If I hadn't been fired, I would still have my job.
Wow, what a novel concept!
It's all because of that case. The SL9 incident.
That seems oddly connected to everything.
SL9? Wait, she doesn't mean... Knife!
Yep, I was gonna be like, knife time.
What do you think about this?
Oh no, Emma's leading, this is bad.
The SL9 incident. It's written on that knife.
Yep.
And on that note.
Oh, good to know we could have showed either.
Goodman. Goodman was the head detective on that case, you know.
Really?
That knife was evidence from that case. The murder weapon.
The murder weapon.
It was due for transferal the very day that Goodman was killed. As I suspected. SL9 isn't over. Not yet.
Oh boy, it's another DL6 type thing.
Gosh dang it.
Another DL6? Man, I wish the police could actually just, like, finish their cases for once.
But that
That'd make our job.
requires more than a day of looking at it. And that's
True!
More than 3 days, even.
Do you think you could tell us more about the SL9 incident?
Does she have anything to say about
Since we're here, do we want to show the photo?
No, I guess. But I wanted to show the Libidol first, because we're here.
Okay.
Yeah, show it. Could you take a look at this?
You!
Yes?
You said you wanted some hot tea, right?
No, it's not
Like
right
gossip? No, but thanks. She didn't even look at it.
You must have to brew the leaves a long time to get rich flavor like this.
Emma, no!
Don't brew the teas a long time unless you're doing cold brew. Like, because you're gonna.
We pre-infuse the leaves with steam before brewing.
I knew it! So that's the secret to their aroma! Exquisite!
Actually, the best way to do that is to soak the leaves in cold water first.
Yeah.
Cold water.
The only thing I'm smelling here is wasted time.
Oh boy, wasted time, my
Thank you, Phoenix.
favorite.
Of course, this is how we know Phoenix is gay, because talking to women is a waste of time.
True.
Which photo? This one or the other one?
The one that she took.
Okay.
If you think about it, I could have taken that picture from the guard room.
No.
But even I get flustered sometimes.
So, you went straight to the scene of the crime?
No, she went gay to the scene of the crime.
I rushed toward the chain link fence in an effort to stop the murder.
I'm just like, she fucking face planted right into it.
It makes
Just
the
like-
freaking chain link fence like jingly noise, like that.
Just goes right through it, just...
That's when I took this photo, yes.
In other words, 5 minutes after the crime?
Those 5 minutes are the whole problem.
They're part of the problem. The other problem is him dying at the same time in a different place.
Yeah. The hole in my testimony, as it were.
Hole, you say?
The 5 minutes weren't the problem, Miss Star. You lying was the problem.
True.
Listen, little girl. I've had my testimony disregarded before. And I wasn't going to have it disregarded again. Just like that time.
That time?
Probably having to do with the SL9.
I mean... How connected could SL9 be to this case, honestly?
I mean, if Edgeworth's case was any indication, very.
Yeah.
It's just really funny that, like, Edgeworth's case is just like, oh, it just connected with Edgeworth, specifically, and then SL9 spreads out to, like, all these different characters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They all have trauma, and it all is related to the same thing. They should form a support group.
You're
For
right.
real.
Anyways, let's ask about that incident.
Yeah. Time for therapy.
That incident really opened up my eyes to the truth. We're nothing to them. Disposable.
Disposable? To who?
2 years ago, it was the biggest case I'd ever handled. The police and the prosecutors were desperate for decisive evidence.
So, they didn't solve it?
On the contrary, it was solved quite cleanly. The criminal was caught and executed.
Damn, death penalty.
Executed?
Yes, the criminal got what was coming to him. It doesn't get any cleaner than that.
I'm not sure I believe you.
The only problem was, they never did find decisive evidence. Not a shred.
Oh, so you're saying he might not have been a fucking criminal involved?
What? But the criminal was executed, right?
I don't think Phoenix would be a big fan about how things are handled in the US.
It's okay, this is fantasy US, if the localization's to be believed.
Japan.
Fantasy
Yeah.
Los
US.
Angeles.
Yep.
On the basis of evidence of a sort. Made up evidence.
Fucking...
What? You mean they executed someone with fabricated evidence?
Man, that would never happen.
The best part came several months after the trial.
Something tells me this isn't actually the best part.
I mean, it might be the best part.
Every detective involved with the case was dealt with. Some were demoted to patrolmen. Others found themselves out of a job.
And you were one of those?
Myself and one other person you know well.
Wait. Could it be?
That Texan.
That West LA person.
Texas.
Exactly. Detective Jake Marshall. Oops, I mean, Police Department Security Detail, quote-unquote, Officer Jake Marshall.
Unless he has a job still. I don't know.
I mean,
Yeah.
demoted.
Yeah, but still a job. Anyways, let's ask about Detective Marshall.
As professional detectives, we investigated that case from every angle. Jake was particularly determined. And then, it was over, and he was demoted. However, he hasn't forgotten, and neither have I.
I mean, it was literally only 2 years ago.
Can't remember shit from 2 years ago.
That's a you problem.
I know. You haven't forgotten SL9? Was it the trauma?
There was another side to that case, a hidden side. That's what we're after now. And no one up in their fancy offices can stop us.
Wait! Those lunches you sell.
Bribes.
There is only one reason I come to sell lunches in this accursed office. I come here to meet old friends, boyfriends that can help me investigate.
Oh, friends. Miss Star's old boyfriends. How many does she have anyway?
As many as she wants.
Exactly. Just when all the detectives on SL9 had disappeared, we find new evidence.
I forget what's the term for like a number in mathematics that theoretically can get infinitely close to zero. Is that epsilon?
You're asking the wrong person. You're asking the wrong autistic. I didn't get the math one.
I don't fuck with math like
Yeah,
that.
fair enough.
I feel like I should know it. God damn it.
You did pass statistics, so maybe.
Epsilon is for an arbitrarily small positive quantity. So a value that can be made as small as needed but is not zero. I think you're right.
That sounds roughly the description that Bear gave, so I'll take it.
Yeah.
As Emma says, there has to be a connection.
So, Rookie,
What?
it seems like you're serious about investigating this case.
Yes. It's my job.
Then you should take
this.
Salisbury steak lunch?
I know a certain guy who might help you if you tempt him with this treat.
Treat?
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 No treat!
Damn.
Aw.
Man, Carlos will be upset.
Yeah, he would be so sad.
Steak lunch received from Miss Star.
Miss Starr? Officer Marshall, is he your... are you his... Are you going out?
Oh, why do you want to know?
Emma, she's too old for you.
I was just wondering what happened to him. A long time ago, when he was helping my sister do cases, he was so nice.
I mean, he hasn't been particularly mean.
Unhelpful, yes, but not like outright mean.
Yeah.
He got along so well with my sister, it made me jealous. And he was nice to me too, back then.
This would be when Officer Marshall was a detective.
But now he's so cold.
Yeah, he's not in the Texan heat anymore, so he's a little chilly.
Jake and I are merely cooperating on this investigation. We're putting the past to rest, as it were. Nothing more than that.
I see. Thank you.
Officer Jake Marshall. Hom.
Okay, now what?
Go see Jake.
Where's he?
Police department.
State Farm.
February 23rd. Police department entrance. Is Gumshoe still out here dancing?
Hopefully.
It's even busier today than it was yesterday.
The detectives are running around so fast they're blurring.
I suppose it makes sense. A detective didn't get killed here after all.
So, the evidence room. The scene of the crime. According to the pamphlet we got at the front desk...
Borrowed from the front desk.
Here it is.
She's like a kid at an amusement park.
Oh, a real crime scene. Let's go take a look.
Emma's so lucky. She gets 2 crime scenes for the price of 1.
So true.
Yeah.
Gee, Emma, your mom let you have 2 crime scenes?
Guard station.
Yeah, I thought so. Oh boy.
Wonder who
Yeehaw!
works here.
Why is there so much alcohol in this office?
Don't worry about
Like
it.
a true Texan.
So, someone spends a lot of time here, and I think you can tell who.
The cactus. Well, cacti, there's many.
My favorite part of this entire scene getup, look in front of the door to the evidence room.
Yeah.
Just the lasso on the floor.
Just the
little
lasso on the floor. Like a snare. Like, this is like, if somebody's gonna step in it, it's just gonna, like, wrap around their foot.
Hmm.
Catching someone getting their giddy up in the wrong place, partner.
Exactly. February 23rd. Evidence room entrance. Guard station. What's with the decor in this place? It's very eccentric.
According to the pamphlet, this is the guard station for the evidence room.
So beyond that door is the evidence room. The scene of the crime?
It sure seems that way. Oh. Oh.
What's wrong? Did you step in the lasso?
It's those cacti. They're so prickly, so imposing. It's hard to think straight.
Girl, huh?
Emma? Emma, you good? What's your experience with cacti?
Even then, they're stationary. Like, come on.
But they look like they're so cool to like lean up against, and then you get pricked in the back, and you're like, God damn it!
Did you just like whole ham run face first into a cactus when you were a child?
Probably.
I don't know. I think growing up in a desert state, you're kind of used to cactus, but I guess like if you live in Japan, you're like, whoa, cacti, that's wild. Just because they're not native.
Goes up, tries to poke it. Ow! Pokes it again. Ow!
Do not touch the cacti, please.
At least not the needles.
If you can't handle the cacti, stay out of the desert.
Or although if you're going to do it, then make sure you have like sturdy gloves.
Yeah. Do not the cacti. Exactly, Marvel.
So true.
What I want to know is, if this is a guard station, where's the guard?
I have a feeling I know who he is already.
You don't say.
I mean, he has his slacks. Alright, let's look around.
Look, on the floor, a lasso.
You first. Looks like it's a setup to trap something.
A trap? Here? Wait, I know. Maybe someone was trying to catch a wild bull in here. But the lasso missed.
You sure have an active imagination. Texas.
The tiny fucking like swinging doors.
The little
Yeah.
saloon doors. Oh my god.
The saloon doors that say closed and are boarded up.
Mhm.
How does he
Amazing.
get back behind the desk?
Pops
does he
over
just
it.
climb over?
Parkour.
This swinging door makes the place look like some kind of saloon.
But look, it's nailed shut. You can't get in that way.
Of course not. If you went in through here, the cactus would fall over. Ouch!
Girl.
I'd say it'd be more of a yuck myself.
You're so dumb.
Thank you, Phoenix.
Hat.
Yipes, these sure are prickly. They must be the real deal.
I don't think just one big one would be sufficient.
These cacti are a lot like my sister, actually.
Damn, girl, how touch-starved are you?
Very.
How so?
Encased in a cold, rigid shell with spines pointing in every direction. Just like her.
So does
Did
that
not-
mean wild animals also try to make housing inside of her?
Please no. God.
Also, you think that moment deserved the sad music? Emma, you haven't earned the sad moment music yet.
Oh man.
I'm not so sure I see the resemblance.
Hmm.
It's like they just have like, what do you know? You just met her like yesterday.
Yeah, and she's autistic as fuck.
It's more an attitude thing than a physical similarity.
Well, nothing about the hat. That's disappointing.
I know.
Man.
There's a security guard uniform hanging here.
I'm not sure that's what those are.
I don't think you know what a security guard looks like.
No.
It looks more like a costume than a uniform, honestly.
A leather jacket, leather pants, a leather... What was that called again?
Poncho?
I think so.
A punchy? A paunchy? A pinchy? Oh, I know, a poochie.
That's a dog.
I have a poncho. Very comfortable. It's also not leather.
I would be surprised.
Oh wait, maybe that wasn't it.
I'm honestly not sure how I feel about the idea of a leather poncho.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean,
maybe
it would be
suede,
technically if you
Suede,
took care of
yes.
it properly, it would repel the water, but you'd have to like maintain it every time you use it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a poncho, but I think I'll keep that information to myself for the time being.
Wow.
Wow, depraving her of knowledge.
Look, we love Phoenix. He's just like the most sarcastic little bitch person ever. It's great.
He is a bitch person, yeah.
The evidence room is beyond that door.
Let's just walk in. It won't open.
Did you try the magic words? You thought it'd be open? I think we need someone's permission to go in there first. Looks like there's a video feed from the evidence room here.
There's a light blinking below the monitor. It says recording. I bet we could use this computer to check on who went in and out of there.
I guess they're going to not.
Actually, wait. Is Jake supposed to be here right now?
Well, he's not here right now for sure, I can tell you that one.
Huh. Alright, there might be something else we have to do first.
Maybe.
But at least we got to see this room. Don't you guys love this room?
That's a time.
It's so special.
February 23rd, Police Department entrance. I'm surprised we got more shit here, actually.
Yeah.
This place is charged with frantic energy, as always. Possibly
Yes.
Meekins? I forget.
Please.
Huh? Wasn't that...
Oh, it's Gumshoe.
There he is.
One steak lunch, please. Oh, it's you.
Look, if he's not saying pal, I don't understand if it's Gumshoe or not.
Yeah, that's fair.
Real.
Detective Gumshoe!
Now's no time for chit-chat, pal. I'm a busy man.
I thought you were doing nothing today.
What I really need is a steak lunch from Lunchland.
Oh, you mean one of these? Actually, it's not for sale.
Aw.
Deflated.
No.
I think I just heard the sound of his heart breaking.
Now's no time for despair.
Yeah, this ain't Danganronpa.
We've got a criminal. Now we just need evidence.
The criminal? You mean...
You heard about the stabbing in the police department evidence room, right, pal?
Not cumshoe. His name's already Dick.
I need to leave.
No,
I need an
stay.
adult.
We're all adults here, unfortunately.
I know.
Dick cumshoe.
I knew it was gonna happen. I knew it was gonna happen.
Oh,
Whoa, pal. Cumshoe's my stage name.
It's his username for OnlyFans.
on the same day that a detective was killed in the prosecutor's parking lot, another detective was killed at the police department.
And the perpetrator? Do you have a suspect?
Well, there was a suspect. Just arrested him, in fact.
It's the biggest scandal to hit the station in ages. Everything's topsy-turvy.
I definitely personally read Scandal initially as Sandal, and that would have been an interesting thing to hit the station.
The biggest chuckler you've ever seen.
I was thinking the exact same fucking thing.
It came out of nowhere. Just whoa.
100% would make things topsy-turvy, though.
Yeah, for real.
Now we're looking for the giant who wears this jungle.
They left some big footprints.
But Detective Gumshoe, who was the giant?
Gigante mamacita. Listen, pal. All I know is I need me a steak lunch pronto.
Say pretty please.
Pretty please. With sugar and cherries on top.
He already said please. It was literally the first word that came out of his mouth this scene.
But he didn't say pretty please.
True.
Standing around here talking isn't gonna fill my belly.
Well, you just gotta start humping. We'll get there.
Well, wait, don't leave.
If you want to know more, head on down to the detention center, pal.
Oh boy, we're going back to detention.
Oh boy.
Questioning should be over, so I figure he's down there having a good cry.
Oh boy.
Later. I'm gonna go floss. The kids love it.
He ran off to the evidence room.
Quick after him. We need to get in there anyway.
Well, this investigation is off to a running start.
Quick after him. Maybe he'll let us in.
I don't think he has clearance for that, honestly.
Probably not.
But we could do it.
I need to go
It'd
get
be
more
funny.
water, so I'll be
Sure.
right back.
Okay. I don't think this will work.
This is
anyways.
a bad time for Bear to get water, because
It's fine.
one of Bear's characters at the detention center. Yeah, we already read this.
Damn. Can't chase after her. Her boyfriend's
He
boyfriend.
disappeared. He's a ghost, or he's Bear.
It's a
Call that a ghost trick.
loose. I guess writing couple offices will let us be able
Yeah,
to
we
get to
can-
the thing.
You can usually get to the detention center from the co-offices.
Yeah.
Sir, there's a chocolate loose.
February 23rd, detention center, visitors room. Let's go.
My goodness.
Still, I do feel better about things. A little.
Oh, honey, the things you'll see in this room will take the light right out of your eyes.
Oh.
I mean, they caught the person who stabbed Detective Goodman, didn't they?
Yeah. I guess they did. Best to not go too far down that road right now. Things will just get confusing.
Implying things aren't already confusing as is.
Look, Emma's like, finally, we can prove that my sister didn't do it. Meanwhile, Phoenix is like, we still have to prove that he did it.
Ween!
Ween.
Ween!
Ween.
It's Ween!
The alarm is looking for dicks.
Cumshoe isn't here though.
What was that?
Bear, it's time. It's Meekins.
Ah.
Sir, that's what I'm saying. Me, a perpetrator?
Yeah, look at him.
I'd say I was the perpetrator against, sir. That's what I'd say. My greetings, sir.
Wait.
Is he okay?
No,
No.
look at him.
He's never okay.
Just imagine anxiety as a person,
Yeah,
and that is Meekins.
so true.
So true.
Wait, I know who you are.
I know what you are.
Excuse me, but is Mr. Edward, anywhere on the premises? I'm here, sir, at the request of the chief, sir. I've got your report, sir.
Officer Meekins. So you're a guard here at the detention center?
Parallelogram body plan.
No, sir, I'm not, sir. I'm a little lost patrolman, like a little lost lamb, sir.
Oh boy.
Please save me.
Oh, I get it. You're here to deliver a report.
Emma, consider on what side of the window he's on.
Yeah, because he's on the opposite side of the glass, honey.
No, sir, how should I say this?
Wait. He isn't. Is he?
Okay, I guess even Phoenix didn't realize what side of the glass is on. Got it.
You? Officer Meekins? You didn't, did you?
Do you think?
Oh,
Perpetrator Officer Meekins reporting, sir! Do you think he, is constantly staring up while fucking saluting so that way he doesn't have to make eye contact with anyone?
Probably.
Yes.
yes. Is that what that sound was? Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yes,
the
it was his
Screaming for
megaphone.
fucking-
Officer Meekins is the
Screaming.
source of the ween.
Context
God
needed.
damn it, Brady. I am meek, but my ween is mighty.
I need to leave.
Stay. He just came
Okay.
back.
True. Marvel's sad face.
What?
Now, this is an unexpected turn of events.
Nah, that makes sense to me.
Officer Meekins, have a look at this.
Go ahead, sir. Laugh. Laugh at me, sir.
Haha.
Ha ha. Huh?
I don't like sharing the brain cell with Phoenix.
I know what you want to say. You're gonna tell me how she was the only one just like it. What?
She has one just like it.
She has one just like it.
Me? Why would I?
I know, sir. I know. I'm the only one without a girl with matching badges.
Oh, buddy, this isn't what that is.
I was saying I think he's holding an omamori.
He is, yeah.
Yeah. I hope it's working out for him.
Probably not. Look at him. Look at this pathetic creature.
He needs more good luck charms.
Yeah.
Protection.
And then what were you saying, Bear?
Oh, I was just... Are you talking about, like, while I was talking before, or the weird, like, little song I just muttered?
What you were saying before, not the song.
I was like, dude, she's 15.
Yeah, she's just a baby. Like, it's not like that. Edward on the other
She's
hand.
also not a lawyer.
And I think if you want to get a girlfriend, you're going to have to look for women who like pathetic and broken men.
So true, but just have the thought. Phoenix does have matching badges with Edgeworth. That is all.
True.
They're a set.
Yes. Do not separate.
Do not separate.
He looks like he's quite
do you
literally
think they
made
have-
of paper, like he's a paper doll of some kind. So true. He's
Yeah.
giving
Do you
flat
think they have,
Stanley.
Do you think like Phoenix and Edward have like a little mock trial set and they just like puppet the badges through the defense and prosecutor arguments?
I mean, you saw Edgeworth's chessboard. The answer is yes.
Ran by Woot.
Anyways.
Nowhere! I'm alone! All alone! Is that so wrong?
It's okay to be single, Meekins.
Life isn't all about high school sweethearts and youthful romance, sir! Meekins, are you hanging around high schools?
I'm gone. He might...
I think he's trying to insinuate that Phoenix and Emma are in a relationship, but like gross for starters. You should be
Yeah.
booking both of them. That's the case.
True.
I think he's just using a turn of phrase. I don't think it's that deep.
Well, no, he's definitely
Yeah,
implying
okay.
that they're in a relationship, but High School Sweethearts isn't necessarily,
Does
someone
he think
dating
Phoenix
high
is
school.
in high school?
I mean,
Not
That's the
necessarily.
funnier option.
Not necessarily still in high school. Might have like just graduated type thing. Like definitely younger. Could have been possibly dating.
Yeah,
Emma,
'cause Phoenix
since
is not
they're
like
both in high school.
yeah, because Phoenix is not like old. He's like 23, I think, in this game.
24.
24 in this game.
Mm-hmm. You know what's funnier than 24?
25?
25.
Yeah. Okay. What did you say, Peachy?
25?
Okay, you just said it with a weird voice, so I couldn't process it.
Yeah.
Look, don't quote the old scriptures at me. I was there when they were written.
Me too.
Yeah.
We're all old here. You're not unique. Anyways,
Saku, you're a baby.
no you.
Is he talking about those badges on her coat? I'd like to think there's a difference between my badge and a fashion accessory.
Wait, is Meekins' first name Stanley?
I don't know. I just call him
Probably.
Officer
No.
Meekins.
Mike Meekins.
Mike.
It's even better.
Oh, he's only 22.
Mike.
He's a baby. He's only 22. What the fuck?
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
God.
it's even
Okay.
better. He's Mike because he uses a megaphone and it has a microphone on it.
Oh
Yep.
my god.
Hold on a second. His initials are Eminem.
So true. But also, I guess another thought, since like Japanese, it's like last name then first name. Meekins Mike. His Meek and Mike. Anyways,
He eat the Mike and Ike's.
I'm so tempted to fucking
Also,
bust
yes,
out rap
Loki.
God as Meekins.
Oh god.
huh?
Because Eminem.
I didn't process what Bear said.
I didn't either.
I said I'm so tempted to bust out Rap God as Meekins.
Wow.
I mean, if you do it, record it, and then I can post it as its own YouTube video. Anyways, you're at this, right?
Yeah.
Skeleton, I did get the Flat Stanley reference.
Yeah, I mean...
I only read like one Flat Stanley book.
I don't remember how many I've read. That was whole elementary school.
I read the first one where he got flattened by a corkboard.
Yeah.
What the who's Flat Stanley?
Oh, you don't know Flat Stanley?
Did you not
So
know
he's a
childhood?
He's a regular kid that fell asleep underneath his corkboard one day, and then his corkboard fell on top of him, making him flat. And he's perfectly fine. He's just flat now.
Yep. And then you get to make him into a paper craft and send him all over the world if you want to. As a homework assignment.
Huh.
Yeah.
And to answer your question, Peachy, to say the least, my to put it mildly, my childhood was fucking weird.
Me too.
Fair enough.
Anyways, the day of the crime or the victim.
Day of the crime. We gotta figure out what he was doing.
True.
Besides murdering.
Yeah.
Sir, I am a patrolman with general affairs. Sir!
Ow! I can hear you fine, Officer Meekins.
I had some business that day, sir. And so, I went to the evidence room, sir. The guard station in front of the room was empty, sir.
So, normally there's a guard at the evidence room?
That's right, sir. Because evidence is kept in the evidence room, sir.
Shocking, truly.
Now the security officer was none other than Officer Marshall.
Marshall? Wait, we knew that.
Then, sir, I happened to glance at the security room monitor.
Why is he suddenly so ooh-woo?
I don't know. That's when I saw him, sir.
Incredible.
Because I was just telling us about his day.
In the evidence room. A suspicious person, sir. A suspicious person!
What the heck is this guy doing?
Great question, buddy.
I don't think even he knows.
Bro needs some like anxiety medication or some shit.
But then he wouldn't have a personality.
Oh boy.
True.
So, what happened then?
After that, sir, I everything went white. I saw red. I blacked out. And then, when I came to, I was you. In the detention center.
How long were you out? Days?
They should have brought you to the fucking hospital.
He probably was in the hospital.
Oh my god. He just dissociated because of the anxiety. Oh boy.
Might I ask, what happened to your hand?
Sir, there was no one to bandage me, sir. So I did what I could do to wrap it up, sir.
A bandage on his hand. Just like Miss Sky.
They're matching.
Yet another similarity between this case and the one at the prosecutor's office.
I did notice that it's on his opposite hand.
Yeah.
First things first. Tell us how you hurt your hand.
Okay, well, he said it. First things first, bandage hand.
About your hand. Did that happen during the course of the crime?
Well, you see, sir,
Don't you think you should just confess?
Jeez, Emma! Well, sir! There was nothing I could do!
Nothing you could do?
Sir, to tell the truth, sir, what had happened? When the detective pointed that knife at me, I just hollered, sir!
I fully believe that.
And the next thing I knew, I was unconscious.
I mean, if he is a hypersonic weapon, I wouldn't be surprised if he just made the other person pass out by screaming.
Honestly.
The next thing you knew, you were... Huh?
Iris, please.
Then, when I opened my eyes... Hello, Iris. I was alone in the evidence room, sir! All alone! And I'll be forever alone! Alone because Detective Goodman had disappeared.
What?
And when I looked down, I was gushing blood from my hands, sir! Oh, the shock! Oh, the sorrow, sir! Can you imagine how I felt?
The victim's body disappeared?
That's some story.
The victim.
The victim.
I don't mean to pry, but you are the perpetrator, correct?
Nope.
You killed Detective Bruce Goodman in the evidence room, right?
What are you, a persecutor? Sir, please don't look at me with those sad puppy dog eyes, sir!
Damn.
Goodness.
If you had to label me as a perpetrator or a victim, sir, then label me victim!
I would, but you happen to be in detention, and alive, and well at that.
Yes, well, that's true, sir. I suppose you could say that.
Did you know the victim, Detective Goodman?
And his fuck-ass goatee. Well, sir, if I had to label him as a stranger or a total stranger, then I'd say he leans heavily on the total stranger's side.
Oh boy.
So, you didn't know him?
Sir, I work in a tiny department devoid of light or other creature comforts.
Creature comforts.
He sure is a creature.
I don't know any detectives.
So, if he was a total stranger, why did you stab him?
What the fuck are these questions? Sir, I had no intention of killing him, sir. None! Nor do I have any recollection of killing him, sir!
At least someone around here is more confused than I am.
Is that supposed to be comforting, Phoenix? I don't think that's supposed to be comforting.
It's not.
Show him the knife.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, let's see. Let's show him the knife and watch him pass out or something.
Oh no.
Officer Meekins! Look! A knife! This is for you.
I'm scared of knives, sir!
It's okay, I just wanted you to take a look at...
That's it, sir! Last night, sir, that's the one!
I was an apple, sir. In my dream. Sir, I was an apple. I was being peeled.
Damn.
That's rough, buddy.
On second thought, you don't have to look at the knife.
He's overreacting to the knife, but I guess he's been through a lot.
You guess. Can we spray him with the luminol?
Officer Meekins, could you take a look at this?
I'm sorry, sir. Really sorry. But I have no idea what that is. Maybe you should ask Mr. Edgeworth, sir.
Edgeworth would be so confused if Phoenix is like, hey, luminol. It's like, oh.
He's passing the buck, Mr. Wright.
It takes a special kind of man to pass the buck to Edgeworth.
Says Phoenix, right?
Let's see. Do we have anything related to... No.
What happens if you show him... What happens if you show
I don't
him
know.
the badger?
Probably
it's a good
nothing.
idea.
I don't think anything important's gonna happen, but I'm curious.
Okay, it's the same one.
Oh, it's okay, it's just that.
Yeah.
Boring.
I don't think we have anything to show him.
I want to
like,
try
I don't
maybe
see...
fish because like the other knife would
Maybe.
have that information, but since he can't look at the knife,
Yeah, let's see.
nope.
Same dialogue.
Boo.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think we have anything related to Meekins right now.
Not right now.
So let's try it.
Photo.
Oh yeah, our guy. This guard monitors the visitors' room. Seeing a fellow patrolman in here must make him worry about his own fate in life.
Oh, that's brutal.
No comments from the peanut gallery.
Smile for the camera. Poor Officer Meekins. I think he knows he's being watched.
Phoenix Wright says aloud.
You're being watched!
I don't like to think about it, sir.
I love that I love that Meekins' like silhouette on the photo ID matches his fucking pose.
Yeah, I mean,
That's
of
I
course.
just
because of
noticed
how the
that
card is
too.
tilted.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
If I stop doing this, no one is going to believe I am an officer of the law.
Maybe we could try going back to the guard station, because...
Yeah, maybe Jake's there now.
Yeah. Oh. This is the wrong thing. Oh well.
Police station, criminal affairs. Yeah, let's go. Wow, everyone looks deadly serious here.
Well, there was a vicious murder of a detective down at the police department.
Yes, but the same detective was also killed at the same time in the prosecutor's lot.
It makes my head hurt.
Well, first things first. Let's go check out the police department crime scene.
Yes, you sound dead set on investigating. But don't mess up, or we could wind up dead.
In a sense, we wouldn't be able to pay rent.
True.
Doubt anyone wants more mysteries or dead bodies around here right now.
Maybe later.
But it doesn't look like anyone's gonna help us much either.
Okay.
A little mysterious dead body. As a treat.
Nice you can get to the police department from here, so that's good.
Ragdoll Stretch does a good job
Come
resetting my
on,
brain.
Jake, what the fuck?
Yeah, what the fuck, Jake? You have
Do
one
your
job.
fucking job, Jake. Let's
Where's
see.
the sheriff
Under our
at? Oh, hey, girl.
Hey girl, what's up? Maybe we do go talk to Edgeworth.
Hi, boyfriend.
February 23, boyfriend's office, room 1202.
So true.
Well, this place is as classy today as it was yesterday.
And I'm sure it'll still be just as classy tomorrow, Emma. Incidentally, Edgeworth's not here.
Damn.
I'm sure he's off doing important investigations.
Or
With what
blackmailing
car?
girls.
I hope that's what he's doing.
His other boyfriend's driving him around.
True.
You think Gumshoe has a car?
Hmm.
Maybe like a
Borrowing-
police patrol car.
Yeah, he just borrows a police patrol car if he needs to use one.
Check it out, sir! Turns on the sirens and starts speeding through the city.
Oh no! Ah.
Huh?
I guess we'll have to come back. No boyfriend.
Damn. What's the point in life with no boyfriend?
We might actually have to do something with Meekins. Fuck!
I guess we could just present everything until we get something different.
Yeah. Maybe Goodman's ID.
Do you think you could take a look at this?
Huh. Hey! That's it, sir! That's it! That's it!
Damn, you don't have a boyfriend? Well, at least you have your husband, so... But
How
also,
did
damn, you have a
she-
husband. That's actually kind of crazy. How old are you? Imagine having a husband in this economy. Don't listen to me.
A husband in this economy?
I can only afford boyfriends.
I want two boyfriends. I want...
Girlfriends are a little bit more expensive.
Is that why I don't have one yet? Because they're expensive.
Maybe.
Oh.
That's what?
My head was blank until this very moment.
Mood.
Well, good we gave you knowledge.
But, sir, now I remember. I remember, sir.
You mean, you remember what happened?
Correct! That card! That card was the cause of it all!
This ID card?
Exactly, sir! That's exactly it! Nothing could be more exact, sir! Nothing!
Better pry into this one a little deeper.
Mayhaps.
Dude, if you keep doing that, your dentist is gonna hate you.
So true.
True.
The victim got replaced by crime details.
Can you tell me what it is you do remember? Quotation marks?
Well, sir, you might say I'm a lost little patrolman. A lost little lamb, if you will.
I will not.
Oh, not this shit again.
Again, he needs a woman who likes pathetic and broken men.
True.
I didn't know Mr. Detective Goodman, who was in the evidence room.
And that's why you thought he looked suspicious?
Sir, I entered the evidence room and asked the man to show me his ID card.
Well, that sounds pretty much by the book so far.
That's right, sir. That's what I've been trying to tell you.
So you asked Detective Goodman to show his ID card? What did he do?
That's the thing. Suddenly he pointed a knife at me.
What?
I mean, to be fair, I want to point a knife at him.
Oh no.
Sir, I assure you, I was as flustered as you are right now. So I whooped and leapt at him.
Detective Goodman pointed a knife at him?
Meekins coming out with the whoop, 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 whoop.
Oh gosh.
Do unto others before they do unto you. My own father's words, sir.
Your father's son.
That is a terrible way to live.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What happened then?
Well, my eyes, sir, everything went white. When I awoke, I was here. So you jumped and they got clocked right in the chin.
Pretty much. Right. That's me.
It's been a hot minute since you made that joke. I've been
It
missing
has
it.
been. There hasn't been many opportunities to.
True. Reason for arrest.
Yeah, why would they book this bitch?
Right?
So, Officer Meekins, why was it that they arrested you?
It's because I'm so fun to bully.
What do you mean, Emma?
Let's look at what we know.
Okay, it's not a lot.
Now, Officer Meekins didn't know Detective Goodman. And the victim who he met at the scene of the crime didn't show his ID card.
In other words, we have no way of knowing the victim was really the victim.
And if this body just disappeared from the evidence room, we don't even know if anyone actually died.
Ah, shit, you're right.
That's it, sir. That's what I wanted to say. That is, I did say something along those lines.
Huh? But you still ended up here.
They told me that it had to be him, sir. On that day, at that time. Detective Goodman was definitely in the evidence room. That's what they said.
But you don't remember the events clearly?
Nope. But the evidence tape is quite clear.
No, it says video, not evidence, but you know, close enough.
That was quite the jump, Bear. I am impressed.
Huh? Videotape?
No, evidence tape.
Psh.
It's because the dyslexia also switches out what my brain wants to say.
It's okay. Same gist.
From the security camera. The crime! My crime! The crime I swore to stamp out! It's there! It's me! It's on tape! It's me! I'm the problem, it's me!
It also costs $5.99.
You lost 2 hours of progress on this because you forgot to save. That sucks. I am
no.
Dang.
gonna do a cute
Yeah,
save
you might
now that
wanna
you
save.
mentioned that.
It's a long fucking one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2 hours of investigation you didn't want to do again. That's fair.
That's fair. There's some long investigation sequences.
Mm-hmm.
Ow.
And you waited until now to tell us this?
Have a good lurk, Pyril. Thanks for popping in. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Really sorry, sir. I'll hand over my badge. I don't deserve it.
No thanks. I have my own. Well, guess we better go check out the crime scene.
Can we finally?
Can
Yeah.
we please?
Yeah, we should be able to now.
I would hope so.
All of them will get us where we need to go.
Sucks that we can't just go there in the first place, though.
Yeah, they fixed that with one of the like super late entries. The Great Ace Attorney 1 and 2 have a much better menu navigation system. Because it is just like separated by like you can go to these areas, and then they'll even tell you like, oh, there's something you can do at this area. To fuck Jake.
What the fuck, Jake? Why you slacking?
This dude has been out all day. Where is he?
Rodeo partner.
Humph.
Oh, we can investigate the steak? Even better.
Rotate the lunch.
Wow, my mouth is watering. I can almost hear the sound of steak frying on the grill.
No doubt it's all cold and tough by now.
Yeah, just been sitting in his pocket.
No, I'm sure it's delicious.
I mean, it better be. It has a slab of butter on it.
That butter is not even slightly melted either.
Don't worry.
But that's how you know the steak is cold.
That's how you know they stuck the butter on it while it was cold.
Oh man.
Miss Star poured her heart into making this.
Flips it over. This says $7.99. So long as she didn't put any other organs in there.
Phoenix is dumb of ass.
Phoenix is not a fan of organ meat. Got it.
Oh.
Let's see. Ingredients. Meat.
I would sure hope so.
What kind of meat?
Your mom.
Meat.
She must mean beef. She probably just wrote it generically.
There are more meats
No.
than just cow.
No.
Well, because it's a steak, and steak is usually beef.
Usually, but she can do whatever the fuck she wants.
I mean, steak can refer to beef steak, pork steak, fish steak. I haven't heard it referred to with chicken steak, but you probably can make an argument for that.
I was gonna say, like,
No,
I
no,
think
you guys are
chicken's
missing
usually
the
too
point.
small.
This is meat steak.
Yeah.
Ah.
Anyways.
Yeah. Let's hope so.
Of course, as a scientist, I have to check what additives she used.
You think she's gonna list the
What I-
additives if she just put meat?
She didn't write down the fact that there's fucking carrots, asparagus, rice. She didn't write any of that shit down.
Mm-hmm.
No mentions of the butter.
This label objectively is enough to get her sued.
Yeah.
Go to town.
Huh? It says here, hours of sweat and labor?
So that's why the sauce is so salty.
Phoenix. Okay, that was that. Amazing.
Additives. Salt.
Damn,
Oh,
you guys
man.
want to look at the veggies?
So, the only two things we know about this from looking at the label: meat and salt.
Basically. Well,
What I learned is that I absolutely do not trust this woman to cook me things.
fair.
Oh, absolutely. Where the fuck do we go? High prosecutor's office, maybe. Maybe Edgeworth's there.
Maybe his return from the war.
now?
Maybe a return from the war.
Nope, boyfriend's still out of town.
Dang it.
Let's head to the Wright and Co. law offices.
Yeah,
maybe
that's what I was thinking.
Phoenix and Emma need a moment.
Any
Nope.
ideas?
Poor Mr. Edgeworth.
I know you're going through a tough time, Worthy. What with all those rumors? You were even in the defendant's chair just this past December.
There was that business with him not reading that officer's report.
Ah, about the killing at the police department, right? The chief of police was right about that. I can't help but think someone at the police department doesn't like Edgeworth.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be honest, I don't think this guy likes Edgeworth.
probably not.
Yeah.
What to do, Emma?
Well, where should we begin?
Science! Oh, well, isn't it obvious? We should begin with that, that thing.
And spray with the luminol
Very-
ammo.
Very specific. Thank you, Emma.
The mystery of the victim, I guess? How could one man, Detective Goodman, be killed in two places simultaneously?
Cheat codes.
Wall hacks.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, well, you see,
We should go to the police department. The evidence room, was it?
I'm not being very useful here, am I?
No, you're being very helpful. He didn't believe it so much he could not even say it out loud. He had to say it in his head.
Yeah. Get your ass
Maybe
over
we actually
here,
do-
loser.
Maybe we actually...
Okay.
Oh, wait. Can we investigate the door?
Can... Yeah, that's the...
I already investigated.
Oh,
we
you
can, but
can't-
we already did.
Are you able to pull out the card right now? And, like, use it to try and get through the door?
Ooh, maybe.
I don't think this is that type of game, but
I don't think we have... I don't think this is Zero Escape, but...
yeah.
Because it definitely felt like, okay, that was the last bit of information we're going to get from Meekins.
I saw it flash yellow first. There it goes.
A name and an ID number are written here. Sergeant Bruce Goodman. ID number 5842189.
I wonder why they only use numbers for IDs.
Huh. What else would they use?
The alphabet.
Letters, silly! They're the reason we have a written language in the first place.
Looks at languages that don't have letters.
It's just like the original written languages that were just fucking pictures of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because letters are symbols, and most languages have symbols of some kind.
Yeah, but not every
Even if they're
language
not
has
just letters. Yeah.
True.
Sergeant Bruce Goodman. ID Yabadab. See? Wouldn't that be better?
I'm not sure.
Imagine he just walks up. Officer Yabadad. Yabadub? Well, it does have a certain ring to it.
Officers Yabadab and Dabadoo.
You gotta stop giving people our ID numbers.
Exactly my point. Tee.
It doesn't take much to amuse her. She is a child.
Oh
True.
boy.
I guess that's all
I mean, it
got.
doesn't take much to amuse me.
Hmm.
Let's try going to the criminal affairs department. I don't see how that would help, but we've literally got nowhere else to go.
Yeah.
Oh, what the fuck? February 23rd, police station, criminal affairs department. We were here before, and nothing happened, but now something's happening.
Hey, Mr. Wright. Look who's standing at the chief of detectives desk.
It's Police Chief Gant.
Damn, I was hoping it was Gumshoe.
Me too.
Orange Man.
And you're sure this is all? You know what it means if there's anything missing. I forget, was I voicing him before, the chief?
I can voice him because you've been voicing a lot of characters. Or actually, Saki, you've voiced like no one. Do
yeah,
it.
I know. I'm just sitting here pretty. Anyways.
Nice.
Sir, I'm sure it's most likely totally perfect. We checked all of his drawers, lockers, garbage cans, bags, coat pockets, hats. Under his seat cushion, behind his computer monitor, inside his personal coffee machine.
I see. Well, if anything does turn up, you call me right away, deal?
Yes, sir. We'll scour the place again, sir.
The chief of detectives is looking a little flustered.
Ha ha ha! Righto, my boy. How you been? Swim much? Does he, like, drown people that piss him off?
Maybe. Testing the waters right now, making sure if Phoenix knows how to swim or not.
Just be like, detective, come on a swim with me. Proceeds to fucking drown him.
Oh my god.
Just like pulls him up just before he falls unconscious. Now did we learn our lesson?
Oh god.
Ugh.
Oh, Chief Gant, reporting for duty, sir.
Why are you saluting him, Mr. Wright?
Intimidated.
True. Phoenix is a weak man.
Yeah.
I was wondering, can you take a look at this?
Ah, sorry, righto. I'm through with that stuff. Through, I say. Go find that guy who can't seem to sit still out there. The busy one.
The guy who can't sit still. Does he mean Detective Gumshoe?
Probably.
Either him or the dancing blue badger.
Damn. Edgeworth or evidence room incident?
Edgeworth.
Edgeworth, obviously.
Checking our boyfriend.
Yeah, boyfriend.
Is Edgeworth going to be okay? He kind of pays my rent.
Oh, Worthy. Oh, you know. They're doing a little inquiry committee with him.
Sounds like an inquisition.
Yep, well, they've had no end of trouble with the boy since last year.
You mean the incident on Gourd Lake?
It doesn't look good having a top prosecutor sit in the defendant's seat, does it?
I mean, looking at this current case right now.
And you got someone else found guilty in that case, right, righto?
Yeah, the murderer.
Von Karma. The murderer.
Which one of you
And you
fuckers
said
said we weren't
front-facing
gonna
Von
have
Karma wouldn't show up.
A legend he was, undefeated in his 40-year career. But in court, you fixed it, so he was caught for forging evidence.
Wait, I didn't do anything wrong. He did forge evidence.
In any case, the prosecutor's office is in a bit of turmoil, you might say. Why, they'd do just about anything to restore their reputation. Now, depending on what that inquiry committee decides, it could be bad for Worthy.
What?
Oh boy. Anyways, evidence room incident.
It's downright odd, I tell you. The detective getting killed on their turf, too, I mean.
There? Being the prosecutors, I assume.
Scientifically speaking, it's impossible.
Yes, but that's what the evidence is saying. Goodman was stabbed in 2 locations at the same time. That's what it says.
What evidence is this?
Now, Righto. I can't give away all our secrets just like that. And in this particular, well, it's a little sensitive, and I can't talk about it.
I wasn't expecting much anyway.
You know, one thing I hate most of all is hiding stuff. Secrets. Can't stand them. But you know, it's a full-time job just keeping the chief of detectives trap shut.
He was the one you were picking on earlier?
Huh? You saw that? Whoops.
I wonder what it was that he wanted the chief of detectives to do. Drown?
Let's see if we can kind of discreetly ask him.
So, the knife that you showed us in the case.
Knife!
I have the same reason.
Blah 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 blah.
Blah 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 blah. Boring ass, boring.
Gumshoe is the blue badger. We already knew this.
True. Want some luminol? No? Okay.
Surprised they didn't want to drink. Cool.
I need to bite.
Maybe talk. Maybe there's more stuff there. No.
Yeah.
Let's try showing him Goodman's ID.
I thought about that.
Because I think he would know about this.
Nope.
Fuck you.
No, that's right. We might as well go through everything we can present.
Yep. Alright, King of Prosecutors bullshit trophy.
He doesn't care.
Doesn't like that. Puts it back in my pocket.
The other knife.
The other knife we have.
Nope. Working stub. The blue badger.
The blue badger.
No, okay. Figures. I wonder when that will
When are we gonna
become
talk about the
relevant.
blue badger?
Nope, okay.
Oh wait, I remember.
Hmm.
Go examine the chief of police.
Oh.
This guy?
Yep.
No, sorry you had to see that.
What exactly did the chief of police want you to do?
No, see over there. That's Goodman's desk. He wanted me to check if for anything that might be a clue. They took away every last piece of garbage in the trash can.
So, nothing belonging to Detective Goodman is still here?
Of course not. Well, except for this.
What? You kept something?
Sure, why not? It's not important. He didn't even finish writing it. It's a lost item report, but it's only half complete.
A lost item? Did Detective Goodman lose something?
The date on it is February 21st. Better make a note of that, just in case. Goodman's lost item report added to the court record.
A half-written document dated 2/21 can only be submitted to the chief of police.
I should really get back to investigating the police department crime scene.
Can we actually now?
I know I said it before, but I think we can, because Phoenix specifically said we could, but we should probably ask for permission.
Yeah, probably, since it's right there. Permission to enter.
Actually, I was wondering if I could ask you a favor.
Well, I never thought the day would come when Rhino asked me for help.
I was wondering if we could investigate the evidence room.
Don't make that face at me.
That's the expression of he's going to drown you, right?
Yep.
Now, Righto.
Actually, I'm sorry, I don't need to investigate after all.
Righto, please. Do I look like a selfish man?
Yes, actually.
No comment?
Do you want me to answer that?
Huh?
Heck, if anyone asked me, Sir, can I borrow $50? I'd give them $50, no problem.
Hey, Gant, could you give me $50? That would be neat, thanks.
Sir, can I borrow $50? I need to pay rent.
Can I borrow about $350?
So, go ahead. Investigate that room to your heart's content. Knock yourself out.
Okay, bam.
For I do.
It just goes to show you never know until you ask.
And for you, here, you can borrow this.
Oh boy, borrowing.
Huh? Hey! This is a detective's ID card, isn't it?
That's a special card for guests, so don't lose it.
Yes, sir! It's an honor!
You just run along and do your best now. Later, folks!
It looks pretty cool on my label, doesn't it? Just think, a real ID!
Girl.
Isn't that lapel?
She doesn't know how to pronounce it.
Okay.
That's fair. You seem happy.
Yes, sir! Because, sir, we get to go into the evidence room now, sir!
Emma, it's not nice to make fun of Meekins.
I think this place is a bad influence on the girl.
Yeah.
Bro, when you met her, she was a bootlicker already.
True. Aw, we don't have the ID card in the evidence. Boo, I wanted to look at it.
Can we check the missing item report? Maybe it'll say like what the item was. I know it's only half filled out, but
Maybe. If it'll let us read anyway. Wrong button. I know what I'm doing.
Can't investigate.
Oh.
Oh.
ID 59.
and bro forgot his own ID number. What the fuck?
Yeah.
I guess that's it. That's all he wrote.
Yeah.
Mild.
It's not
I
a lot
thought
to
it's
go off
supposed to be
of.
that's all she wrote.
But his pronouns are he, him.
I think his pronouns are dead man.
So true.
Oh no.
What the fuck, Jake? Where are you? The evidence room is beyond that door.
And we have the ID card from Chief Gant. Let's just walk in. It won't open.
Aha! The card reader's turned off. See?
I think I just figured out why Goodman's ID was like kind of blurred. Because they reused the same exact image for this one.
Yep.
Lazy ass.
Oh boy.
No, it's just being smart.
What is that security guard thinking?
Howdy, partners. Well, well. What's made my Bambina's sky so gray?
How did we get here before you?
Right?
Shouldn't you work here?
Exactly.
Don't you work here?
I work where the wind takes me, partner.
Officer Marshall! Why does it have to be him?
Look at the room, Phoenix. God damn.
Did you not already figure that out?
True.
What's with that? What's that? Why does it have to be him to look for?
I wonder why.
As you may have surmised, this here's my saloon.
I mean, it does have enough alcohol for that.
Hi. We're here to investigate the crime scene.
Yeah! That card you got there is on your chest. That's better than a sheriff's badge in these parts.
Yeehaw?
That's what she got stuck on? Okay.
Well, what you standing there for? Get along, little doggies. The crime scene's awaiting.
Beep.
Looks like the card reader's on again. Are you a magician?
Nah, just a drunk.
Fair. While we're here, I was wondering if we could ask you some questions.
Sorry, cowboy, but I got no mind to tangle with you hombres.
You're busy then?
Did I say that? I only said I didn't wish to speak with you.
Actually, you said you had no mind to tangle with us hombres.
He was translating for you,
Got it.
Phoenix.
You gotta pronounce the H, son.
I feel like if we click on either, he won't actually talk, so let's give him the steak.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
Look,
bad.
food!
Ah, reminds me of Texas.
So, Officer Marshall, you're from Texas?
We've been over this before.
West LA.
No, I just saw a special. Sorry. No, I just saw a special on television the other day. Is this from my baby?
Yeah, Miss Starr.
What's this?
What? What's wrong?
The filet steak lunch. I see. I see.
I say they're communicating through lunch.
I don't see. I wonder what it means.
It was a secret covert signal, apparently.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Steak lunch given to Officer Marshall. Because he deserves it.
All right, Bambina. You win. Ask anything.
Finally. It seems like...
He's willing to talk.
through mouthfuls of food.
Let's show him our badge.
The sheriffs back in the Wild West didn't place much faith in evidence. About the only thing they trusted was their shooting hand. Is your only experience with any of this just fucking spaghetti westerns?
Yeah.
This is neither wild nor west here.
Aha! But that and this are two different things entirely. Excuse me?
I guess so? Huh? I'm lost.
Us too, Emma.
It's okay. I stopped paying attention.
Me too.
Looks like we need some evidence to get anywhere with this guy.
I guess
Let's
that
talk
would
to
be a
him
head of
first.
the stake. Guard station or marshal?
Well, I'm very interested in him.
Yeah.
That's valid.
So marshal it is.
Miss Star told us something.
Was it that my entire personality is Texas Steakhouse? Because she was right.
I mean, yeah, she was. She said that you were a detective until 2 years ago.
It was always my dream to be a rawhide wrangler on the scene of the crime.
Honestly, I forgot that was earlier this stream. It's been long.
That's all gone now. Like a drinking hole in a prairie fire.
You're still investigating the SL9 incident with Miss Star, aren't you?
That was my case. It's all solved on the record books. But it smells like a bad game of poker. I can't let it go. That's all there is to it.
What kind of case was it anyway? We've heard the name so many times, but no one tells us what actually happened.
Ellipses. There's some things you're better off not knowing, Bambina. Anyway, that case is officially dead as of 2 days ago.
2 days ago. The day of her case.
That's right. The evidence transfers.
Edward was talking about the transferals too.
Transferal or guard station?
Guard station.
Yeah.
Officer Marshall, you're in charge of security for the evidence room, right?
You got good eyes, partner. It's an easy job, and I'm grateful for it.
Actually, Officer Meekins at the detention center told us.
Ah, that poor little doggy. Poor guy. I keep getting his name wrong and calling him Meekly.
He told us something. He said that when the stabbing occurred, you weren't at your station.
Well, maybe I shouldn't be telling you this. But since I got demoted from detective 2 years ago, well, it might not look it, but I lost my fire for the job, you know? I mean, you're fucking drinking on the job pretty regularly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, what were you doing around 5:15 when the murder took place?
Well, I reckon I was galloping down the highway on the back of my Steedy Zippy.
Note, he was riding down the highway on his horse named Zippy.
There's no need for people here anyhow. These newfangled machines do a bang-up job of keeping an eye on the place.
You mean the security camera system?
I don't take to machines much. Kind of like that stewed broccoli they kind of like that stewed broccoli they sneaking next to your steak, you know?
Security system or transferable?
Security.
Okay.
Security. We need to know how safe we are.
I know what maybe two of the machines in here do.
This is your job, sure. You know how most of them work? Or do?
Nah.
Only 2 of them? There must be a dozen.
I just push a button and they show me shit. Like I said, Bambina, me and the machines. Well, I like them about as much as I like stewed cauliflower with mistakes. The easiest ones to understand are these here security cameras.
Those are the ones that Officer Meekins mentioned.
Got no idea what these fucking blinking lights do, though. If nothing happens, the tapes are automatically erased every few hours. Holy shit!
That's not
What?
smart. I guess that's better than the dumb camera system that like the studio had, but
I am shocked and horrified by this revelation.
Everyone's security scan systems in this world are shit.
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Why do you think crime happens?
Because everyone's so fucking stupid.
Mm-hmm.
And Officer Meekins and Detective Goodman, are they on one of those tapes?
I reckon they might be.
You're the security guard, and you reckon?
One more thing. When you go into the evidence room, you need an ID card.
That's the card reader by the door.
The card reader leaves a record of every ID that passes through.
So, this is the ID card record.
Hey, I've seen that somewhere before.
Sorry, Bambina. I can't show you more than that.
Huh?
I haven't heard whether this is related to the caser yet.
Mr. Wright, I saw a number on that record just now. I've seen that number before.
I reckon you've seen multiple numbers on that, Emma.
Indeed.
Like,
Maybe there's some way I can prove that the record is tied to the stabbing.
oh boy. Transferal.
Sorry, but could you explain what this whole transferal thing is about?
We keep only evidence from solved cases in this room. They're kept here under the presiding detective's supervision for 2 years. So we can reinvestigate them if it turns out there was a mistake, see?
So, what happens to the evidence after 2 years?
It goes to sleep forever in the underground vault at the country sheriff's department. Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
It goes to sleep forever in the underground vault at the county sheriff's department. That's what we call transferal. We do it every February.
I see now.
Transferal is like funeral for old cases. Two years after a case is solved, it's closed. Forever. Dead.
That's stupid. Also, yes, the sheriff of the entire country.
Never to be reopened again, never to be reinvestigated.
And that's what happened to SL9 2 days ago.
Oh boy. I guess Goodman's ID card would be good to prove, right? Or do we need something else?
It's either the ID card or the evidence from the evidence room that ended up at our crime scene.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because both of them were found at the other crime scene.
Let's start with this. Okay, whatever. Shut up.
Yeah, what the fuck, cowboy?
See this? This is the victim's ID card.
Ah, the one that was on the ground in the parking lot? The number on... Oh,
The number on this is 5842189.
Officer Marshall, show us that ID card record again.
Yippee.
Look, the fourth number! It's a perfect match!
It was used at 5:14, right before the stabbing.
also, someone was getting fucked up in the evidence room earlier that day.
Yeah.
What's more, there's only one of them cards in the world.
So, when the incident occurred, Detective Goodman was in the evidence room.
Wait, what did Officer Meekins say?
Sir, I entered the evidence room and asked the man to display his ID card.
So you asked Detective Goodman to show his ID card. What did he do?
That's the thing. Suddenly he pointed a knife at me.
I mean, fair. If he had his ID card then, why would he have pointed a knife at Officer Meekins?
Alright, compadre. You win. I guess I can give you this ID card record.
We.
Thanks, sure.
ID card record added to the court record. I've got an idea. Maybe I should show this list to other people with IDs here.
What if we show it to him?
I mean...
Yeah, okay, figures. Okay,
He's just being a fuckboy.
yeah. Should we call it here and save the evidence room for next time?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, because I feel like this can easily take a while. To the title screen. Well, that was interesting.
Yeah. Stuff's happening.
Yep.
It just keeps happening, man.
Yep. That was fun, other than the aimless wandering around trying to get back into the evidence room after all that time.
Yeah. Man, he really likes to ride his horse down the street.
Hans Rider.
But yes, I'm excited. Next time we get to the crime scene for real.
Yeah, for
Oh,
real, for real.
finally.
We'll get to understand a little bit of what's going on there.
We got some background stuff. We found out a bit about SL9, which is really good.
We'll catch you all next time, though, be it next week for more Ace Attorney. But yeah, we'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.
Jeez, your things were cool. Gasp.
Say bye, everyone.
Very cool.
Oh my god.
Have a good night. Bye.
Boy!
Points knife at Relix. Say bye. Say bye to Chad.
Oh, thank you, Glass.
You can't make me.
Say bye to chat. Or I will-
Goodbye, chat.
There you go. Okay, bye everyone. Bye.